And let's get going then. Rout gets a good start as they make the progress here on the run to the Marianne Rettifilo, the opening section of track right now. And we saw how yesterday it all got very dicey under brakes. They go up through the gears and look for that opportunity. How late do you go? Tej Patel dropping a little bit down the order, and they're immediately Rout under pressure here on the brakes. They cleanly negotiate their way through the opening sector. A little bit of too wide, a little bit of argy-bargy in the middle, but no real understandings of trouble at this stage, unless it's just behind in the mid-pack where I think it's all just kicked off. The top 12, funnily enough, I think have all got through quite cleanly. Everyone
Patel had a little contact, but that's all right because there we go around. This is going to get it down for a very good Aro Ravindra now on the move, already moves up to position number 7. Tej Patel still stays at number 5. Ravi Kumar, decent start, moves all the way up to number 6. So he's really
found himself in not the best place, and there is Smuts around the outside, runs himself out of road here a little bit through Ascari. It's very tough to hold too wide through here, but everyone's fighting, and there's 2 off actually in the grass and gravel there, and that will promote Kuti and Ravindra up into 7th and 5th place respectively, just trying to catch an eye on who those 2 were that ran themselves off the road. It looks like also Kuti trying to dive to the inside as well on Sonawana, so it looks like we've got 2 big battles going on right now, and Sonawana's not going to give this one up. He tries to go around the outside, runs him off the road, and headlights flashing there from Amit Kuti. He was not impressed. 5 minutes, but we've already seen it from about a handful of incidents that you can lose it. Raj Tula still in control at the front, but Ravindra is the one making the progress. Here's the battle 5th and 6th. Rout under pressure now. Here comes Raghav Raj as Tula sets the fastest lap temporarily at least.
So let's get on to your top 10. This is Raj at number 1, Aditya at number 2, Jamie Shaw at number 3, Aro Ravindra at 4, Rohit at number 5, Raghav at 6, Pratik at number 7, Amit Kuti at number 8, and Ashish Raj at 9, and Siddharth at 10. Well, it's still early days. I agree with you completely now, because one thing Amit did yesterday was he opened the entire championship table. Navneet Kumar with his performance brought in a little bit of a jump on the championship table as well. Now Aro Ravindra has to be stopped now. He's got over 30 minutes with him, and I sense something that he possibly may be able to play in the long game here. He's done
Trying to find a way through here at the Della Roggia, the second section of corners. How late on the brakes do you go? 2 into it, and he will lose out then on that top 10, just like that. He's got to be careful he doesn't find himself on the freight train.
Aro Ravindra is still knocking.
Here comes Abhinay Bakani, trying to go to the outside here on the run to Ascari. It's the long way around, has the toe to help though, and on the brakes is just slightly later, able to turn it in and gain the place. So up to...
Now, this is Ashish Raj now taking the fight back again. He's moving up the position line. 2 cars side by side entering a corner. Somebody's got to brake late and let the other one pass. Ashish Raj is the man who's not going to be getting that really done. So he's down to number 10. And Glenn moves up to position number 9.
Once again here to make things happen. So it's so easy that you lose those spots. He tried to fight back, he did Rohit Rout, wasn't able to make that one happen and to make that one work on track. So Rohit Rout under pressure now, going to be losing the 8th position as Glenn Cheetah's had a really good run today. He gets it sorted. That as well as Munjal Savla, who is trying to go up into 10th place and I think has just managed it. So another position then found out there on circuit and another change of place, Solomon, right now. Here's Cathadia looking down the inside here for 12th place, and can he find a way to make this happen? And the answer to that one then is yes. So to make this one happen, but again too late on the brakes this time goes Raj Tula, so focused on defending and being the later breaker he forgot to make the corner. Aro Ravindra gets a freebie to take the race lead. Someone
up on the slipstream a little bit ahead as they come to the other part of the track here. Amit Kuti still at number 3. This is going to be a very interesting fight. Come on, he's on the outside right now. Oh, we missed him on that camera. Where are they right now? Amit Kuti is now moved up to position number 2nd. Aditya Pawar had to surrender that lead. Good move there.
He had to try and attack here, did Amit Kuti. He used a great deal of that curse, and then all of a sudden, going out to the exit. This is aggressive from Aditya Pawar, trying to look down the inside of the first Lesmo corner. Got a great run off of the exit, but wasn't able to hold it.
In the meantime, Oshan fighting for the 10th position versus Redon, and also the Glenn and Ashish Raj fighting at 11 and 12 at the moment.
It's almost... Kumar hasn't had the best of starts. He's caught himself in a bit of trouble, as that is Abhinay Bikani, who is on the outside here trying to fight this one, and Tej Patel down the inside, moving into the top 15. So a very, very awkward moment. There were 3 wide there on the back stretch, heading towards Parabolica, and onto the front straight once again, able to make it all work. But now Tej Patel will have to be a little bit concerned here about this defence. Which way do you want to go here, Abhinay? We'll think about the inside to try and make this one happen, but he is a lot earlier on the brakes. Can you all slow it up? Answer's going to be yes. So Bikani just getting out of the way there and making sure that he has an opportunity to fight a little later on.
Flash your lights if you want to, but that's
That's Tej Patel, who's just gone off then and had a spin at the second chicane. Bikani is through on Navneet Kumar then down the inside. That was easily done. Too heavy over the first curve, and around Tej Patel went. Now he's back down into 17th position. Right. Cheetah in 10th then, wants to move up into 9th, getting around Rohit Raut and find himself through. The pole sitter, of course, Rohit Raut, has been looking backwards and around the outside of Curva Grande. It's going to have to be. We'll have the inside here at the Della Roggia chicane to make this move. So Cheetah late on the brakes. Raut's trying to hold this one around the outside, but he runs out of road there, and very, very comfortably, Glenn Cheetah now up into 9th here.
Back again. Jamie Shaw gets back into the mix as well. We were talking about it again. Raj Dullah, I beg your pardon, Raj Dullah is in the mix with Aditya Pawar. This is the fight for the 3rd and the 4th, and they're going to battle it down with just a little over 4 minutes. Well, this is the time where the gloves possibly come off and you really want to take it to the finish line.
It's all about those gloves. Raj Dullah trying to attack here and get himself on the front stretch. Is in 3rd position right now, but now he's got to look behind, because once again Aditya Pawar is going to want to try and get back through and try and get this on the straight. This is one of the things you have with Kurz. You can deploy it any which way you like, but Raj Dullah holds it off for the time being and now finds himself in that 3rd position. But a good place, but you can see the red arrow on the right hand side of your screen. There's someone alongside here fighting for it. It's Glenn Cheetah who is going to be under that pressure, and on the outside being very, very near that grass under braking, but can't do anything about that change of place. Come together for this one, but Tula is ahead of Pawar. Pawar's got to be late on the brakes here. Really does dive this one deep. Are they going to come together? They rub doors, but ultimately now this will allow Shaw in, but Pawar still not giving this one up. Parabolica will await these two. Arul Ravindra, though, at the front of the field, will be coming round Parabolica right now and will regain the championship lead with this sort of drive. This was clinical. This was absolutely executed to the plan, and the plan pays off. Ravindra gets his 2nd race win of the season, regains the championship lead. Amit Kuti will come home with 2nd, and Jamie Shaw has come up trumps through all of this and will take a podium away, 5th to 3rd in the final lap.